Right,
This is one of the things that drives me absolutely up a wall is when people they'll use words like they without an antecedent. Right? They're out to get you. It's like, well, I need to know who they is.
Yeah, we get that in the financial world. They said and I heard.
Right.
What horrible financial planning firm.
and you see this all the time in politics. Well, they're doing X. They're doing Y. Can we even know who they are? If you tell me who they are, I can verify it. I can say whether it's false, whether I think that it's true. You see this about, say, election 2020. Right? People will say the election was rigged. Okay, I need specifics. What are you talking about specifically when you say the election was rigged? Do you mean that members of the legacy media hid the Hunter Biden laptop story in the lead up to the election in order to help Joe Biden? Totally agree. If that's what you mean by rigged, 100% agree. If by rigged you mean that in the middle of the night in Fulton County, there were people who bring in U-Hauls full of ballots and then just shoving them through the machines, I need some evidence of that. Right? But people will use rigged and they'll just mean all those things to all those people. And then if you say, well, I don't agree with you the way you're talking about, then it's like, well, that's because you're on the other side. Right? It's a way of creating artificial division rather than clarity. And that I find pretty reprehensible.
It's where we've devolved from arguing about ideas. Instead, we argue about hyperbole.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it comes down to.
Have you found that, with the onset of Instagram Reels and TikTok and Shorts, it exacerbates it? It's kind of like when you just see the headline and snap judgment, start commenting, and there's no context for the full hour-long piece you did on the subject versus this 30-second clip you saw.
And that also means that it's very easy to deliberately mischaracterize other people's viewpoints. And so that happens all the time.
Yep.
Where somebody will claim that you said a thing that you clearly did not say. In fact, you may have said precisely the opposite, or you clarified it in a particular way in the middle of a 15-minute segment or an hour segment, and they'll pick out one sentence, and then because people have an attention span of 7.3 seconds or whatever it is, people will see that, and then they'll just think that's your view from now on.